Hello and welcome to Pokémon Insurgence. This is, as you're probably well aware, a fan-made game. It's designed to be a darker and more adult version of Pokémon for those of us who basically grew up with Pokémon. I first played Pokémon Red, when it came out, maybe, I can't remember how old I was at the time. I was a tiny one. But I just remember, I absolutely loved the game. I've been hooked on Pokemon as a franchise since. I played Silver, I've played some of Sapphire, but I never actually finished that one because it was my brother's game. But I've kind of been stuck in a loop of just playing those games and doing the whole denial of other Pokemon. But when I found the other Pokemon existing, when I heard about this game, I got really interested in it. You've probably seen some of my artwork. My username on Reddit is Silent Hydra, and so I've put some fan art of this, trying to get better at it. But yeah, basically, this is a game which I've really enjoyed playing, really gotten into. As you can see, I've got Pokemon there. That's my current team and my current save, but that's not what I'm currently going to be doing. I'm going to be going through a Nuzlocke run, probably, and it's also going to have a randomizer on it. I've never done that before. I'm not an expert on all the Pokemon. I kind of chose this team that I've got here because they kind of balance each other out very well. And Talonflame is one that I know has been used competitively quite successfully, I think. I've got a soft spot for Cubone and Marowak, and the Delta, Charmander and Charizard, as you can see, is there. And the others I chose more tactically, which might be good, might be not. I'm not actually an expert on this, but we'll see how it goes with this Nuzlocke run. So I'm going to load up an empty save file. And then start a new game. So if you haven't played this before, what I'll do is I'll read through all these bits and I'll go through the story bits. If I die and people still want to see me play, then I will skip the story bits that I've already dealt with. But yeah, and then I will cut out if there's too much grinding. Then I will cut that out. But obviously, if there are interesting Pokemon that I come across that wipe me out, then obviously I'll keep that stuff in. Sorry about that. So, let's play. Welcome to Pokémon Insurgence. The current version is 1.1 with 6 badges. So my first version that I played was 1.0. We'll go for the darker story. Let's get really into it. Yes. So we're in the Tauren region. 1 year ago. Thank you all for coming. We live in dark times, my friends. A grave loss has recently befallen us all. The Augur was a great man. Not only was he an unmatched trainer, but his heart burned with the desire to protect his people. He was our hero, and possibly the best leader the Tauren region has ever known. But, as you know, other regions have evil teams or organisations. It's Pokemon worshipping cults call the Tauren region home. But to these cults, religion is so much more than just believing. They won't rest until the world is remade exactly how they want it to be. For our protection, the Augur defeated and disbanded over half of them. He saved us. A week ago, he went searching for one of the remaining cults. He has not returned. He hasn't been seen since. People of Tauren, I, like you, do not believe our Augur was dead. I assure you I'll search tirelessly until he is found again. With a heavy heart I accept the burden of taking his place until he is found. Until the first Augur returns, I shall be the second. I promise you I will use every resource at my disposal to find him. We will stand our ground. We will not let these cultists, these insurgents, split apart our families and destroy the place we call home. Long live the Tauren region. Long live the Tauren region. We will remain strong. So that sets the background for all this. And now we go into the standard character setup. Well, not quite so standard as we'll see. So, challenge run, yes. What kind of challenge run would you prefer? Let's go for, oh, need my mouse for this. Nuzlocke and randomized, okay. In the Nuzlocke challenge, fainted Pokemon will not be healed at Poké Centers. Yep, no, we know that. The starters, wild Pokemon, as well as trainers Pokemon, are randomly selected from all Pokemon available in the game. Typically played after playing through the game once, with someone wanting a diverse and more interesting team to play with. So, I've played up to the Jade Tower. I haven't got any further than that. I've not got to the top of it. I've literally just got hold of the Mega Delta Charizardite item there. So let's see how we go with this, because I have no idea how this will go. Hello? Is this thing working? Can you hear me? Oh, thank Arceus. You're not done. You're not gone just yet. You've got to listen to me. It'll return any minute now. You need to stay focused and remember all you can. If you value your memories at all, you'll listen to what I have to say. We need to be quick. You at least remember your name, right? Your name. Right, so for this we will call ourselves Jason. That's not my name, but it's the name of our character. Yes, we're sure. We're sure that that is what our name is. Do you remember if you're a boy or a girl? Gonna go for boy here. Do you remember what you look like? Well, out of the three of those, I am going to go for the middle with that glorious purple hair. Thank goodness. If you know who you are, this might not be so bad. It's here, Jason. You need to wake up. I've sent someone to fend it off and get you out of there. You need to wake up. Alright, the door is locked and Gengar is doing her thing. Soon Dream Eater will rid the prisoner of the last of his memories. Hopefully we'll be done within the hour. Well, how's our youngest prisoner faring? According to the computer, Miss Persephone, their memories should be completely gone very soon. Everything is going as planned. Excellent. Finally, we will have fulfilled our end of the bargain. Good work, you two. We are starting the ritual soon in the upstairs room. Will you be attending? Of course, miss. I would never miss a sacrifice. Very well. I'll see you upstairs then. Miss, wait. I have a question. After the child's memories are gone, what do you plan to do with them? Kill them, of course. I expect you upstairs within 2 minutes. Why are we bothering to wipe their memories if we're just going to kill them anyways? No clue, but thanks for not asking that in front of her. You know how she hates to be questioned. Let's go upstairs then. It's always fun to see a ritual being performed. So, as you can probably tell... Oh, quiet for a second. What can I do? Can I move? Can't move yet. Hello. Oh, he's moving again. Oh, there we go. There we go. That was Mew. Sorry for spoilers, but it's going to appear in a second. Right, so, as you can probably tell already, this is significantly darker than the other Pokemon games. We wake up from being attacked by a Gengar who is going to wipe our memories before we're killed by a cult. So, you know, not quite the standard start, but let's go for it. The Gengar's gone. Go. Follow Mew. Get out of here and never look back. Good luck. Right, so, being dragged out of bed. Let us just take the opportunity to save here, because I don't want to go through that again. But if it's a Nuzlocke, I'm going to end up saving over it anyway. Instead of a key lock, a fingerprint scanner stops it from being opened. So let's just talk to Mew. Mew is anxious to see what Jason will do next. So am I. I don't remember the opening very well. Oh, there's a potion here. Brilliant. I do regret that the prejudices that I held against the newer games Just the graphics on them are so much better than the old Game Boy graphics. It's just, yeah, it becomes more fun to play. So I don't really know what is going on here. Book that reads the cults of the Torren region. Yeah, let's read it. The Torren region has, as far as we know, always been under the threat of different legendary worshipping cults. These are 5 cults currently in power: the Cult of Darkrai, the Abyssal Cult, the Infernal Cult, Sky Cult, and a group simply known as Perfection. All of these cults are extremely dangerous and should be treated with extreme caution. Is this going to be the same one? No, we don't want to read that. So, as you can see, the setup is there. It's instead of Team Rocket, we have cults. We have the Mew, who is stoked for its next battle, which is great. We're starting with a level 65 Mew. But that means that we're probably going to lose it very soon. I say probably. I know this game. We're going to lose it very soon. Spoilers. But once we get past the introduction, we get to pick our starters. Mew is holding a note. I chose Mew to help you out of this mess due to its special ability. I chose Mew to help you out of this mess due to its special ability. Double text there. It's able to use Transform to change its form and disguise itself as something else. However, unlike Ditto, Mew can transform you as well. If you can find DNA, Mew can disguise you as someone else. You should be able to use this to escape the base. Good luck, your benefactor. Brilliant. Alright, let's go for it. So, well, that's the sign of a sacrifice. Location of whatever it is. Dried blood spattered on the ground. Obtained DNA of the Darkrai cultist. So, Mew. Transform. Talk. Loves this tune so much that Mew is singing it. I love it too. The music in this game is amazing. Hopefully that is all coming up properly in the recording. But the music for this game is just absolutely phenomenal. I just love the depth of it all. It's so fun to listen to. I could listen to the opening credits music on that screen for just forever. The door is locked with a fingerprint scanner. Unlock? Yes. So this is one of the other things that this game adds, is you have access to Mew, who is able to transform you into different things if you find their DNA, as you can see. It just adds a really interesting mechanic to the game. I can't entirely remember what other things you can do with it. I think there's something about at some point in time you get a cleansing transformation which can turn this sewage that you can see here, this green sewage, into water, so that you can swim across it, because otherwise it's highly corrosive. Another thing about this game is it doesn't have HMs. I don't know if they're planning on putting HMs in at a later point in time, but they have items to replace them, which I prefer, because it means you don't have to waste HMs on Pokemon moves. Right, so I've just been picking up some items as I'm walking around. I'm not really sure which way I'm supposed to go because I can't remember any of this, but we'll go up here and see what we've got here. Can we talk to him? Persephone's finally decided to give the summoning of Darkrai another try. The last time it just flew away. How does she know that's not going to happen again? Now I presume that Darkrai is a normal Pokemon in terms of it being a Pokemon that is like common, not common, appears in one burn here. We're picking up a lot of different status items here, which will be very helpful. Do we want to read about the Cult of Darkrai? Yeah, it's led by a woman named Persephone. Like most other cults in the region, they have made it their goal to summon Darkrai from a different world. Most of her reasons for trying to call Darkrai are unknown, but she is suspected to have sadistic tendencies due to events in her childhood. It's a bit of a weird thing to be putting in a book. The Kalos War, shall we read it? Yes. The Aroma-Kalos War is a war between the Kalos and Aroma regions. It is renowned for the first inter-region war that involved the use of Pokemon as fighting tools. Kalos eventually won the war by use of what was basically nuclear weaponry, an ultimate weapon charged by a legendary Pokemon. Dark. But yeah, I presume Darkrai is like a legendary Pokemon in the later games, which I just haven't encountered because of my own stubbornness, which I am overcoming very quickly. These suits are stuffy and uncomfortable. I wish we could get new ones. I agree with you, and they're kind of weirdly shaped. I only joined the cult a few months ago, so I don't know everything about what happened last time they summoned Darkrai, but apparently it escaped. I hope it doesn't happen again. I don't want to see Persephone angry. Well, that's not good, is it? You look really familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? Yes, I'm the guy that you sacrificed last time. And so we begin. Miss, please, you can't do this. I don't want to die. You swore when you joined that you would give your life for us. How is this any different? How callous. Activate the ritual circle. Darkrai, Lord of Darkness, I call upon you to enter our world. In return I offer you the soul of this loyal servant, to be bound to your world of nightmares forever. Voco, Virtuum, Umbrarium, Dominum. Ooh. Is that a sign that is common in Pokemon for Darkrai? I don't actually know. I've not seen Darkrai before. I mean, obviously I've seen this. I don't even know if this cutscene was part of it before. I don't remember that specific cutscene being there when I first played. And I've never actually seen what Darkrai looks like. You know, it's Battle Sprite. Darkrai, the Lord of Nightmares, you are the great balancer of the world. You punish the great and slay the immortal. It has been a year since I saw you last. You remember what occurred then? We accomplished something incredible that day. I thought finally you had accepted our offer to join us. But you fled soon after, never to be seen again. But now I call upon you again. Darkrai, why will you not join me? I know my sister has seen you time and time again. Why do you favour her over me? I beseech you, Darkrai, join me. Join the cult that has worshipped you for so long. With my guidance and your power, the world could be ours. And it's gone. Well, isn't that just lovely? It's probably gone off to see Selene City to see my sister again. What a waste of a grunt. And what do you two want exactly? Miss, please, I'm confident if we had another try, we could trap Darkrai here. We don't know why it didn't work this time, but if you'll just give us another chance, get out of my way. Fire blast. I'm going to go check on the prisoner. None of you had better follow me. Well, that's a bit awkward because I'm standing right next to her. And... oh, I just toggled auto run. How did I do that? What is going on here? I think something has happened with my controls, so I can no longer use WASD in WASD to move, which I had been doing. Oh well, as long as the arrow keys are working. No one seems to have noticed that there is a Mew hanging out behind me. Which is fair enough. And also, another thing that this game kind of doesn't gloss over is the fact that Pokemon are incredibly dangerous, as you can see by the Houndoom burning those guys to death. It's the kind of thing which in the comics it's always glossed over, isn't it? Not the comics, in the cartoons and all of that. Like, you know, you have Ash always electrocuted, but like never killed by the severe amount of shock which would put someone into a coma or kill them. But yeah, so this is all the start, and we're escaped. Can we jump over the wall? No. Can't remember much of this. Right, are we going to end up being owned by Pokemon in the grass? Shouldn't do, because it's a level 65 Mew, and this is like the starting area, I think. Right, what does this all look like? Chikorita. Oh, sweet. I don't have any Pokeballs. Oh dear. I'm sorry, Chikorita, you're so cute and sweet, but you're at level 3. Oh dear. Poor Chikorita. Let's just quickly throw a save in here. Oh, that's so sad. Chikorita is so sweet. Can't help but feel bad killing it. Alright, so follow the path. There's lots of wood here. Shroomish. Well, we're not exactly pushing the boat out here at the moment with randomized Pokemon appearing. Hopefully that'll change in a bit. So we can't go up there. Telnet Town. There's a small flute and another note in Mew's hands. Obtained the quartz flute. Jason put the quartz flute in the key item's pocket. This flute lets you call upon Mew when needed. To use it, go into your bag and either use it directly or register it. Good luck, your benefactor. Oh, and Mew is gone. I could swear I saw Mew here just now. Did you see it? A tiny pink Pokemon? It was floating really close to you. No, I didn't see that. Oh, I could swear I... My name is Damien. I'm an aspiring Pokemon trainer and son of the devil. And you are? Jason! Got it! You came to Telnet Town at the perfect time. The Alga, the greatest man in the world, of course, is coming today. You know who the Alga is, right? Yes, he's that leader, isn't he? From the beginning. Of course you do. Who wouldn't? He's only the most amazing person ever. The mayor and the townsfolk have been preparing ever since morning. I'm excited. I was just running errands before he arrives. I know. Why don't you help out? We're assigning jobs in the town hall. You know, cleaning and so on. I'd really rather not. Toggled auto running. Oh, it's just WASD. Right, can I run? Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. No running shoes for me. Found one potion. Put it in the medicine pocket. Right. I'd rather not do any cleaning for this guy. What's the town hall? So we're a Pokemon Center here. It's not going to be very useful for me on this Nuzlocke run. Magnemite. Kind of feel bad for Damien. All the other kids in town got a Pokemon and left, but he wasn't allowed to. People call him the Alga, but that's not quite right. He's actually the second Alga. First one disappeared a while ago. I've got no Pokemon. Can I go back into the thing without Pokemon? Let's just have a look. I don't... No, it's dangerous to go alone. Honestly. Right, so is that a town hall? I'm going to draw the Alga portrait when he's here. After all, everyone in town is supposed to give him a gift. Telnet Town is a small town in the east of the Torren region. We're far away from most cities and high life, but we're happy here. Oh, how sweet. Buzz off, kid. We're not here to talk to you. Oh, yeah, I remember why they're here. I finished cleaning the road. Is there anything else I could do? Oh, this is Jason. I met him outside. They offered to help me too. I didn't. Nice to meet you, Jason. Well, Damien, I think we're well finished. As long as you have your gift for the Alga ready, I think you're done. You do have your gift, right? Oh, well, I may have forgotten. Of course you have. You'd better find one and fast. I heard you could find a rare stone in one of the caves in the forest. Of course you need a Pokemon to go safely. Absolutely not. Not a chance. Damien is just not ready to get a Pokemon. He's still just a child. Mom, please. That everyone else in town already got theirs and have left. And you're not going to follow them. You'll get yourself killed. Why do I care? It's not like you're my real mother. Oh, wow. I raised you since birth. You are not capable of raising a plant, let alone a Pokemon. You're irresponsible, antisocial, and you can't even. That's enough out of you two. You're embarrassing us. Wow, family problems. You said your name was Jason? I'm sure you've handled a Pokemon before. Wow. I'll lend one to both you and Damien. Would you be willing to help me through the forest cave and help him find a gift for the Alga? Yeah, wonderful. I'm very grateful. So it's settled then. Jason will help Damien to get a gift for the Alga, and if Damien shows responsibility, perhaps he can keep the Pokemon afterwards. Well, how does that sound? Fine, he won't though. Horrible, horrible woman. I'll meet you in the professor's lab for an Eevee. She has a bunch of Eevee from her days in the lab. The lab is in the southeast corner of town. I see you there. Really hope I don't mess this up. Thanks for agreeing to do this for me. It really means a lot. I'm not surprised. Your mother is a horrible person. Right, so the professor's lab, I presume, is down here. These are just small houses. Yep, here we go. This looks like it. It's he. Looks like one of the jugglers out of the other Pokemon games. Do you have a Pokemon? Not sure. Professor Sylvan would be happy to give one. She has a bunch of Eevee. Oh, did it say I am sure? Or I'm not sure. Classic music. Listen, Professor, these Pokemon, they're freaks. No other trainer would want them, and we can't keep them any longer. All I want for you is to take them. You already keep a bunch of Eevee as it is. I'm sure 3 won't be a bother. Why do you care about them? I know what you've done. It's true, I'm merciless. I've done some awful things. There's no reason for these Pokemon to die. Wow. Character exposition there. I'm Damien, and this is Jason. We're here to get a Pokemon so we can go into the forest safely. ... Sylvan, if you don't take these Pokemon, I'll release them, and they're sure to die in the wild. If you want, you can just give them to these kids, right? Put them on the table. Very well. Is this where we get our first Pokemon? Excuse me, please. Now, normally, this is where you get Delta Pokemon, so you have a choice of Delta Charmander, Delta Squirtle, or Delta Bulbasaur. Let's see what these are, because I think that these are randomized as well. It said that they were, didn't it? The man that was in here, he was one of my colleagues in university. He's a smart man and a great scientist. He's also the leader of the Cult of Perfection. A cult leader? Those people are evil, Professor. You shouldn't be talking to them, let alone be accepting gifts from them. Quiet your mouth, Damien. Tell me, Damien. Jason, have you ever heard of something called Delta species? Yes. Well, I haven't. Oh... Delta Pokemon are based on a phenomenon in the Holon region far away. They're Pokemon that have different DNA than normal Pokemon. Simply put, they're typed differently than normal. For example, would be an electric type Dragonite or a water type Porygon. These Pokemon on the table now are Deltas. I'm not sure what type they are, but if you seem to be experiments of Bulbasaur's Charmander and Squirtle. They're scientific marvels. I would love to keep one study. Now normally I'd give you an Eevee as your Pokemon to start you off on your journey. However, it seems there are 3 more options for you to choose from, so I will offer you this. You may choose one of these 3 Delta Pokemon to travel with, or the Eevee I normally give away. If you want an Eevee, talk to me, otherwise take your pick. I don't know what to do. I don't like the idea of a Pokemon made by a murderer. I don't like the idea of these Pokemon left alone forever. You can pick, but hurry up. I don't know when the Alga is arriving. So, I don't like Eevee. Eevee is boring. It evolves into other stuff, but by itself is boring. This is the random Pokemon Dialga. No. Ivysaur. No. Cubchoo. Is this right? So I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what Dialga is. I have no idea what Cubchoo is. I know what an Ivysaur is. Dialga sounds like it's going to be a better Pokemon. So I'm going to go for Dialga. What? No, hang on. Why did it show Squirtle? I presume that's just a bug, and that'll be where Squirtle normally is. Let's just go for this one. No, let's not give a nickname to Dialga. And you're going for Chubchoo. Oh, please tell me that Chubchoo... It sounds like a rubbish Pokemon. Let's see. Let's go. Right. Please, can Chubchoo be a really rubbish Pokemon? That'd be hilarious. Rival Damien sent out Slowbro. What? Ooh, that sounded good. Dialga. Dragon Breath. Scary. I think I might have gotten the good one. Is Dialga one of the legendaries? That's hilarious. Right. Steel against... Oh, Slowbro, you're going down. Oh, hang on. No, it'll be different every time, won't it? So, I've got my Dialga that'll always be the same. And then he's got, every time he plays, it's going to be different, isn't it? Flo made Dialga drowsy. Don't fall asleep. Flo bro used tackle, which did nothing, and I fell asleep. Right, what do I have in my bag? Do I have, because I picked up a load of stuff, do I have... I don't even need that, he can't do anything to me. Let's just fight till I wake up. Screw it. Use tackle, not very effective. I think I've got a legendary Pokemon, this is hilarious. Although I can't be bothered to wait. Come on! Wake up, wake up, wake up. Speed fell. Attack rose. Defense rose. Yes! Dragon Breath. Bye bye, Slowbro. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you lost. Sorry, Damien. You're a great battler. Do you think you could take on a gym someday? Could probably handle it now. I'm going to head north into Shade Forest. As the northern end of the forest is a really large cave. In the middle of that cave is a rare stone we're looking for. I'll meet you there, okay? Jason, can I talk to you for a moment? Yes, you can. Damien rushed off before I could give him one, but I would like you to have this. Obtained the Pokédex. This is the Pokédex, short for Pokémon Index. It's a data collection of all the Pokémon that I give to trainers. If you see a Pokémon, it will be registered in the Pokédex. If you catch one, the Pokédex will be full of data regarding that Pokémon. Anyways, now you've gotten that, you should be all set to go on your adventure. Head up north to Telna Cave in the forest. Be careful and good luck. Brilliant. Right. I think this has been going... Oh my word, that has to be a legendary. Oh my word. Species Dialga. Jason. Strongly Defiant. I think that's a legendary Pokemon. It looks like one. Cracking. Well, let's save that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this here. I'm going to stop this here because this has been going on for a while. Next time I'll do a second video. I wasn't sure if I would, but I will because I've gotten basically nowhere. So I'll put a second video together where we'll head out with our legendary Pokemon into the wilderness. So yeah, I'll see you later.